Hi, I'm Piritta Parkkari. I've been the Impact Manager of Neuro-Innovation since autumn 22, and it really has been actually my pleasure. So basically I'm the one who's in charge of supporting everyone and providing them with training and career support and doing our communications and whatnot. So I've been doing quite a lot, and we've been doing quite a lot, which is something that I will go through next. I assume that all of you in this room are somewhat familiar with this program, but I'm going to start with the quick facts anyway. So this Neuro-Innovation is a MSCA COFUND, and the actual name of the program, of the project, is Research and Innovation for Brain Health Throughout Life, which is the overarching theme of this program. And quite soon you will hear how our researchers have approached this quite large topic in their research. And we have 14 researchers in this program, 14 PhD researchers who all get funding for 4 years. Some of them have actually already officially finished the funding, and some are still yet to continue. As Meheli said, the actual project will continue until September 27. So this is not the actual end yet, but this is still a good time to celebrate the program. And we have 21 official PIs, but the amount of actual supervisors we have involved is much higher, and we have more than 30 partners. And actually now I would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who has been involved in making this kind of a program possible. So on top of the researchers and supervisors, we have our amazing project management team, project controllers, HR, everyone working at the university and beyond. So this is actually a huge undertaking, making these kind of programs happen. So thank you everyone who is here now, and those also who couldn't make it. I will give them a big thank you. We've had more than 30 partners in Kuopio, in Finland, and outside of Finland. And so what this program aimed to do? Well, the main goal of this program, of course, is to train PhD researchers, and through that advance brain health research and innovation. And our goal hasn't just been to provide our researchers with skills for academic careers, but skills and competencies and networks for diverse careers, whether it's in academia, industry, entrepreneurship, third sector, public sector, whatever it is, we want to provide them with skills and capabilities to do that. And this is an interdisciplinary program, so we combine neuroscience, innovation management, social sciences, law, computer science, and applied physics. And there's also a bit of international collaboration on all that through second events and all those things. And so, in practical terms, all of our PhD researchers are doing their PhDs in the existing doctoral programs, and they basically follow the same rules as everyone else. But next, I will go through 4 things that I think make this program stand apart from the sort of business as usual doctoral education at UEF. So these are the things that, at least to me, have made this kind of a program really special. First being the amount of support and community available to our researchers. So of course everyone has their primary supervisor and all that, but everyone also has additional interdisciplinary supervisors. Everyone is part of a research group, and on top of that, a part of the Neuro-Innovation community, part of neuroscience research community, part of UEF, and so forth. So there's a lot of different communities that you can belong to. And we have our project team supporting everyone, and everyone has had a mentor and a peer support person on arrival to Finland, because everyone is from outside of Finland. And obviously all the university services that are available to everyone at the university has been available to them as well. And since this is a training program, of course, I think the tailored training and career development that we've had is something that sets this program apart. So we've had, for example, 3 of our own courses called summer schools, which never took part in the summer. They took place in the summer. And these were specifically designed for this group and only offered for this group. And through these courses, we learned, for example, about neuroethics and patient rights. And actually, through 2 of the other courses, we ended up learning quite a lot about entrepreneurship, commercialization, and innovation. And within these two courses that we have, the Living Lab and our hackathon course, our researchers got to innovate research-based solutions to brain health and even pitched their ideas. The first picture is from Neuro Challenge in 23, where one team won 2nd place and one got an honorary mention. The second is from Tahkoskiri, where we went in 24. 2 of our teams pitched there, one in top 20. So that was quite a cool experience, going to those things together and hearing our colleagues pitch there. And as part of the Living Lab course, we also were able to do a lot of cool stuff, like go to Turku for an excursion. Thank you actually Kaisa Unkila for making that happen. And that has led to quite interesting cooperation with Neurocenter Finland, but we got to see the neuroscience-related infrastructure in Turku, meet companies like Orion and StellarQ, and got to see a bit of Turku as well. And on top of these courses that we had, I counted that we've had 44 meetings, trainings, workshops, and visits. All types of things, which have all had the kind of topics that support career planning and career development in one way or another. Obviously, we had like our own seminar, but I've done some of these. We've had speakers from UEF and beyond in some of these, and met companies and so forth. So we've had a lot of stuff happening, and I hope this will help all of you in the future. And we've done fun stuff like go and play laser tag and take a cruise out there. And through all these activities, we've got to meet a lot of different organizations. So thank you those organizations who are here today, who've been kind enough to cooperate with us. So we got to meet some companies, networks, universities, which has been super interesting. And also to support career planning and career development, our researchers themselves organize these Talent Hub meetings, not to be confused with the Talent Hub project, that's a different thing. So basically our researchers took turn in inviting interesting people to, for example, share their career story or share about a certain aspect of their career. So we actually had 33 speakers in those, both from UEF and abroad. So we got to hear a lot of different career stories throughout this program. And to really support career development and planning, everyone, by the end of finishing in the program, everyone will have made a personal career development plan 3 times. I have had these individual career coaching discussions with everyone twice a year, and they've had intersectional mentors. I've been also sending them every now and then newsletters about all kinds of tips about events and training possibilities. And they've been carefully monitored. We have progress monitoring surveys twice a year where we do monitor quite a lot of stuff related to research and career and all sorts of aspects. And a unique feature in MSCA programs is the opportunity to do secondments and visits. And so far we've had 3 secondments taking place in universities and research institutions, and 1 taking place currently at Arnavits. The head is there. The head is there, and we've also had some shorter research visits. And what also makes this program to be a bit unique is that we encourage our researchers to communicate and engage with a lot of different audiences. Of course, the scientific audience, and so far we've had 14 publications, and I counted that combined, our researchers have already had more than 100 conference or seminar presentations. I'm sure there's even more if you count every single local seminar. And every time someone publishes something, they are supposed to write a press release. So we've had actually really nice press releases coming out. And where is Alex? There. Alex just had a press release coming out like today.
Today, yeah.
Yes, so make sure to check it out on the EF's webpage. It's really, really important work.
Thank you.
And writing these press releases is actually meaningful. We've had 53 online media hits for our researchers. And these numbers show that some of these are reaching like millions of people. So I think this is a pretty nice achievement. And everyone in this program writes blog posts or makes videos twice a year. We have already 82. So if you haven't already followed our blog, make sure and check it out. Our researchers are very good at, for example, explaining phenomena related to their research in layman terms. So I really love these blog posts, so make sure to check them out. And we've been quite active in social media. If you don't follow us yet, make sure to follow us at least on LinkedIn and Instagram. That's where we are the most active. And where's Elena? Thank you, Elena, for curating our Instagram. We got reactivated with Instagram in the autumn, so make sure and follow us there. And I counted that I've posted 900 social media posts throughout this program, so it's quite a lot. And one interesting way that we've been engaging with different audiences is that we had a summer camp, science education summer camp for Snellman Edu's children at the university in 24. Of course, the theme was brain health. And 11 of our researchers were teaching there, and we had like really fun learning by doing stuff like this brain hack thingy. They had for 10 to 12-year-old children. And this was actually the first time ever that Snellman Edu tried to have one of their children's university summer camps in English. And yeah, so what do we have coming next is we will have 14 fresh PhDs. Some very soon, some within the next year or two, but slowly but surely you will soon start hearing the, hey, you have a defense, you have a defense, you have a defense. So I'm really looking forward to seeing everyone's defense and seeing where all of you end up after a PhD. So this is from my part. Thank you now, and next we will hear some from them. Thank you.
Thank you.